I was so pumped because that's the thing. Like I've turned into
that is cool.
I was like, dude, Keith Jardine dropped me. Like it's not about winning; it's about being in the game. You know, it's like, dude, the night before, David Tell's like, "When you come up here, Jason?" I'm like, and then David Tell would be like, "Worst guy ever, piece of shit. What's up, fucking homo?" And I'd be like, David Tell.
He said was so cool.
Said I was a homo.
Yeah,
Like, you believe
I had
it?
that with Dice once when I was a door guy at the Comedy Store.
He hates me.
Really?
Yeah.
He puts on an act though sometimes.
I got in trouble, dude. I didn't mean it. Fucking, it was on the Sirius show, and they were like, "Do you want to have him on?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then they go, "His kids want to play their music," and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I don't want to have the kids on. Like, I just want to talk to him."
He's the most protective father in the world.
Yeah, well, I didn't
no
know
one told
that,
you,
dude.
No one prepped you.
So he comes on and he goes, "I want to bring my kids on." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I want to play his new song," and I was like, "Okay." And then they played it, and it wasn't very good.
LA Guns.
And I go, "Oh, dude."
I go,
You guys signed? And they go, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're not ready yet." Whoa. And he immediately switched and was like, "You piece of shit." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "You gonna fucking talk about?" And I was like, "Dude, they're not good." And he fucking goes
both in a corner. Neither you're gonna back down from that.
Yeah, because he's like talking like he's gonna fight me, and like I'm from a place where if you talk like that, like I don't back down. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker." And then it was like this thing where Stern played it, and it's like I didn't
early drama.
I didn't want, and he was mad, dude, and I felt like a dick, you know, because I was like,
he has that in him to make you feel like a dick too.
Yeah.
When it was me, it was I don't know what it was. I had to like light him. His time was over, so I was in the booth or whatever. And he's like, "You fucking!" He just starts screaming at me, and he's like, "You're never gonna make it in this town. Oh fuck, you never was."
He said
You'll
that,
and I'm like, part of me's like, this hurts. The other part of me's like, this is Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah,
he's yelling at me.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
He was such a legend.
He was like, "Opie Anthony, the real thing. You're a piece of shit."
Before he did stand up too.
What did that come? Why did Opie and
what?
I'm like, wait, did you think that before you came in here? But it was not. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't the kid's fault. It wasn't my fault. It was the serious boss that like him and Dice had already agreed to have these kids in without telling me. So you know, dude, when I had that show, like it's my show, dude.
That was really your show.
You pushed these guys on me, and I'm like, dude, you're not going to get fake. I've never been fake on my show.
No, that show was actually. That show was wild.
I was being honest.
I forgot about it. That show was wild. You'd go in there, and I went probably 3 to 5 times, whatever it was, but it was like, oh, we're going to have some fun. There's going to be something like crazy.
Yeah.
The topics of conversations were fucking nuts and no holds barred. But then it was like, hey, this guy's about to get punched in the face by a midget. And you're like, all right, that's great. You know, it's just like always something fun. Did you have a Quato thing where someone had to like strap someone on and then like
Yeah, the Quato fight. Yeah. Yeah, we'd have girls
for audio only, by the way.
There's a Baby Beyond fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we'd have girls strapped to guys' chests and they would beat each other up.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna go on a journey today and see what there's to see in this big world. We're exploring different places, seeing all different types of faces. We're gonna talk about travel today